On a Tahoe right now, and we just had a crazy shower in the middle of the job as usual. But as you can see, the rain shower has gone away. I vacuumed out that side. This video is on how I deal with carpets on a vehicle that isn't crazy nasty, which I would consider a vehicle like this in average condition, with exception of all the pet hair I had to remove. Generally pets aren't in the driver area unless they're itty bitty little dogs. It has some pet hair, but my point to this video is to show you how I deal with vacuuming when I don't have to shampoo the carpet and when the vehicle is in average condition. Typically I don't remove the mat, which is what I'm trying to show you. Removing the mats from the car takes extra time, and I'm all about saving time and giving you the same quality result. So I'll show you how I do what I do. So anyway, this is the Ridgid portable vac, 5 horsepower, 4 gallon deal. This is my modified nozzle. When I say not modified, this is the aftermarket. This is not the one it comes with, but it's an accessory nozzle. Usually the side right here is squared off. I cut them and make them even so that it's smooth. It helps a lot when it comes to vacuuming, so that's a little bit of a tip for you. I'll turn the vacuum on, and now I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'll leave the mat in place, and I'll just go at vacuuming the mats like normal. I have a vacuum hose control clip, like my cord control clips, but I never really push those. I may put those back on the site, but remember, when you're vacuuming the vehicle, you don't want that hose to be rubbing up against the door jamb. I mean, all that paint right there, that can get scratched really easily by the door jamb, and so can the plastics. So on those nicer cars, you don't want any of that going down. Anyway, so I'm going to vacuum the mats with the hose between my legs. And most of you guys know from watching the videos on my other site, I like to not only modify this nozzle, but I like to use the right side of the tip and rub it on the ground while the other side is up in the air. So I'm basically dislodging contaminants while the other side can breathe and sucks it all up. So on this interior, I'm doing a basic interior, nothing fancy. I'm not going to be shampooing the carpets, nothing. But you can see I got that mat really clean. So instead of pulling that mat out of the car, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull it out slightly like this so that I can get to all the places I couldn't get to with it in my way, like the edges and stuff like that. Make sure I get everything out. Stick it in all the slots you can get in. Sounded kind of dirty as well. Anyway, so those edges are clean. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that back. Now I do this in a far faster motion if I'm not trying to display it for you guys. I'll pull that mat just like that so it's up out of the way. Notice all that other debris in there? So now I can get to all these areas, all these cracks and crevices, and underneath here, just like that, without ever having to remove the mat from the interior. Now again, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, you didn't save me that much time. Let me tell you, you got cars lined up and they're waiting for you to get to them. And all these little tricks I give you, they add up. The time adds up, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Don't knock it till you try it. That's the problem with most of you people. You see what I'm doing? You don't love it, you don't try it, and you're shortchanging yourself and the customer. Even though it's kind of crazy when you save so much time and you get done before the customer expects that you will be or thinks that you should be, but at the same time, that same customer has other things to do as well. So the longer you're making them wait, the less convenient you are to them. So everything you could do to save time without compromising quality is exactly what I'm trying to show you.